I've spent my life stitching torn stories back together. But this time, the story I mended wasn't just broken. It was stolen. My name is Lena Morales, and I'm a bookbinder. I restore words, I respect ink, paper, and truth. But some people, they use paper to bury it. I met Rosa Halley 20 years ago, a writer who believed stories could outlive people. She'd bring me her manuscripts, fragile journals, even letters to be sealed in linen and glue. Books, she'd say, are how the dead keep speaking. A month ago, she brought me a small parcel. Inside was her latest manuscript, and something she called the final chapter of my life, her will. It was handwritten, wrapped in wax paper, and sealed with red thread. She made me promise to keep it safe until her lawyer arrived, but her lawyer never came. 2 weeks later, Rosa was gone. At her funeral, her nephew Victor stood by the casket, all smiles and cameras. He announced that Rosa's estate, including her manuscripts, would now belong to the Halley Foundation, a private trust he'd just created. Everyone clapped. Everyone but me. Because when he handed me the document to display, I noticed something wrong. The signature was Rosa's, but the paper wasn't. Rosa used handmade stock, cotton blend, faint watermark. This one was smooth, bleached, machine cut. Cheap. Wrong. Victor wanted me to rebind Rosa's final works for a commemorative event. He gave me folders and money, smiling like a man who thought he'd already won. But when I opened those folders back at my shop, something fluttered out, a loose page from Rosa's real journal. Her handwriting, her ink, her watermark. The line read, "If this ever goes missing, someone else is writing my ending." That night, I called Amir, my bookseller friend, and Janet, a retired archivist. We checked the watermarks, identical to the ones Rosa used. We compared inks, fibers, even the trimming. Everything pointed to forgery. Victor had rewritten Rosa's will, printed it on cheap stock and replaced the original for money, fame, and control. But I didn't confront him. I did what I do best. I bound things together. I spent 3 nights crafting something new. The final bindings, the truth of Rosa Halley. A small exhibition at my shop, framed pages side by side, the fake and the real. Each caption described the differences, watermark, date, and fiber, subtle, legal, undeniable. I invited Rosa's readers, local press, even Victor himself. When he walked in, he grinned for the cameras until he saw the displays. Rosa's original will in her own hand beneath glass. My note beside it. Paper remembers who it belonged to. Silence fell. The archivist confirmed the forgery on livestream. The audience turned. Reporters called it the will that told its own story. By nightfall, Victor's foundation froze and Rosa's estate returned to public trust, exactly as she wanted. People ask how I pulled it off. I tell them, he forged her ending. I just rebound the truth, because revenge doesn't need anger. Just the right kind of glue.